We are just about 10 miles south of downtown. You get a look inside NRG Stadium in Houston, the home of the Texans. Stage is set. Ball is on the tee. And off we go on EA Sports. From the 6, here comes a return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Out of the gun, they'll throw to get things going. This is caught. Downfield, it's Dell. A big play right out of the gate on the first play. 36 yards.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Here's 3rd and 2. Dell motioning over. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it. Working from the shotgun, he'll hand this one off. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. Now they'll set up to throw. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't...
Oh, in trouble. Down he goes.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush. And that's a good drive right out of the gate. They're able to make some plays, move the ball down the field. I know they didn't get a touchdown, but that is a good, positive result.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Here we go.
And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
Here we go.
2nd down and 8.
11 MT tank. 11 MT tank. 11 MT. 11.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. It's a gain of 12 there. First down for Tennessee.
And that's what you call being fearless, going over the middle. That's not everybody's cup of tea in this league, Mike. Some guys love to operate outside the numbers, and some guys understand their role is in the middle of the field, and not only to make that catch, but to do it laying out. That's a big-time play to secure that one.
He's to the 15. And he will score. Touchdown, Tennessee. It's his 4th touchdown on the year. A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches...
And this one is blocked. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. This drive will start on the ground, and a good tackle out wide will hold him to a gain of just 3. 2nd and 7. They'll look to throw. That'll be intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So the first part of any interception is just end up with the ball in your hands, right? That's what every defensive coordinator wants. But anytime you can get yards on the return, that's just an added bonus. And that's what we see here. There's a little space, does a great job securing the catch, and all of those yards just set up for better field position as their offense takes the field. Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
Here's a shot toward the end zone.
I can sit up here all day, Mike, and we can talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved the touchdown along the way.
They send a receiver in motion left. Burrow from out of the gun here on 3rd down. And that is incomplete. Luke McCaffrey, the intended receiver. And it's going to be 4th down. And this is blocked. Big opening up the middle. Still on the move. Inside the 10. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Houston. On now, Cade York for the point after. The kick is good. And the Texans open the lead to 4. It's 10-6. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
On 1, ready? Let's get set. 12, 12, 12. Cut.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
Here we go. 11, 11, 11, 11.
Receiver in motion, headed left. Now a 2nd down throw for Burrow. That's taken it. It's Xavier Legette. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself in your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
And the defense all over this one. They knock them down. It'll go down as a loss of 2.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
12, 12, 12.
Here's the rookie running back out of Miami. And he shows off a little footwork, winding his way for a run of 8.
Here we go.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. It's the Texans who have the early lead. And more from Houston coming up in a moment.
On 2.
1st and 10.
Gun. Done.
A quick throw. That's Leggett on the RPO. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play calling. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate. Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
They'll send him over to the left. Burrow here on 2nd down. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Touchdown, Titans. 2nd touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. The extra point is good. And the Titans go up by a field goal as they lead it by 3. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. Now a handoff, running right. And he'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line.
Up until that run, this first half, it's kind of been tough sledding here for this run game. They'd love to see him get going. That last big pickup's going to go a long way.
And that is incomplete.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And that'll be a pickup of 3. They face 2nd down and 7. From the 50, he'll set up to throw. That's going to be intercepted. He works free, right side. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. We saw it earlier, the defense on the quarterback with the earlier interception. And now, Greg, not only do they pick him, they turn it into a pick 6.
And, Mike, the reality is this has just been a bad first half throwing the football. I mean, not only is it his 2nd interception, but this time the defense gets their hands on the ball, and they're able to take it all the way back for the pick 6.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 3. Now an opening past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
19 Tiger.
Right back to the air following that pick 6. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down. Back to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard. He'll drop to throw. A throw left side finds Dell.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback. Getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Pickup of 11 yards on that one. It's good for a Texans first down. They'll look to throw yet again. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Back to the air one more time. He's going to dial up another deep ball. And he will get into the end zone. Take down. Touchdown, Texans. York now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Texans are back within a field goal. The lead is 3. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line.
11, MT, take. Get set.
Now give on the ground, and he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
On 2, ready?
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Here's Burrow. Quick throw out wide. It's caught. And he's going to have a first down. He's forced out. Nice pickup of 9.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker. Be friendly to the quarterback. And then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. Greg and I, back from Houston in a moment. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4.
Here we go.
Burrow now. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And they will finally run him down.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Gun.
Now, Burrow. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Texans will take over at their own 14-yard line.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and say there's ever a good time to throw a red zone interception. But in this case, it's the first half. You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue, because next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to air it out.
The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And for the third time in this first half, he's been intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the third or fourth read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position. Jump that route, challenge the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
11 mighty, 11 mighty.
Play action now. It's Burrow. A dive and a catch. Incredible. The Titans will use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in half number 1. They can still get a first down at the 1. First and 10, they go from the 11. They'll try to set up the screen here. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Space City, Houston, Texans, and NRG Stadium. Here's Cade York to start the ball game. And off we go from Houston. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
Here we go.
A tight end in motion now. And he's going to be stopped at the line. No gain. Great way for the defense to open up here at home.
This defense wanted to come out early in this game and take the fight to the offense. And boy, did they ever set the tone on the very first play, keeping that carry to no gain.
They put a receiver in motion to the left. Second down, Burrow. That one taken in right side by Leggett. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
A gain of 22 yards. First down, Tennessee.
Here we go, here we go. 11 MT, 11 MT.
A first down throw for Burrow. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
Here we go.
Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
He got a lot of what he needed, but just not enough. The mark is a couple of yards shy of the first down. Here comes fourth down. The field goal unit is out for the Titans. This a 57-yard attempt. This one is good. He knocks it through. And the Titans are out to an early 3-0 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down. Here's a first carry for their running back. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's third down. He'll look to throw. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. A gain of 16 on that pass play. First down for Houston. Now they'll set up to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And that keeps them ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. They'll run it on the inside handoff. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up third down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations. Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to...
This one intercepted. Picked off by Dane Belton. And the Titans are going to get this back at their own 34-yard line.
Well, that's the fast start they talked about all week, Mike. You come out, you take the immediate lead with your opening drive. Your defense goes out there, they force a turnover early. All these plays allow you to just keep stacking momentum early in this ballgame. This game is far from over, but anytime you get out to a start like this, it is a lot harder for your opponent to battle back. These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
Going for it all. A dive, and he's got it. What an effort. What a catch. It's a big one for Tennessee. It's a gain of 49. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. On the ground, here's the 4th-round pick from the April draft. Oh, the ball's out. And this is taken in by the defense.
And as you can see with that fumble, Mike, it really just goes back to the fundamentals of how they're taught to carry the ball. And they talk about the points of pressure. And the biggest thing really, Mike, is you want the front tip of the ball, the part where your fingers cover, to always be higher than the back tip of the ball. So often you see that front tip go down, and it makes it so much easier for that defender to kind of rake it out. So you want pressure against the outside of the ball, both tips, the inside of the ball, and then keep that front point up.
And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense, immediately getting back on track. What do the coaches say? Just play the next play. And that's exactly what they did.
They come to the line needing 11 here on third down. They'll look to throw. He'll get this out to his running back. And he's going to wind up losing yardage here. And that will take us to the end of the opening quarter of play.
Texans nothing.
The Texans getting all set to punt, as he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. It's a short kick. Fair catch is called for, and they're going to be in business with a short field to work.
11 empty.
Set to go now on
11,
first and 10.
11. Stop.
Here's a run going left. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down.
On one, right?
Working out of the gun, Burrow. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. That ball is caught on the sideline and both feet inbounds. A big third down pickup for a first down.
12.
They go play action for Burrow. The throw on the run is complete. And he gets marked out of bounds, but inside the 5-yard line. It picks up 25 yards
11.
and gives them a golden opportunity. It's
11,
first and goal. Now, Burrow. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
11 Thomas. Here we go. 11.
Burrow. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
They'll try to run this one in. Oh, making guys miss, and he's in. Touchdown, Tennessee. His 6th touchdown now for the season. The PAT up and good. And the Titans are out to a 10-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
Ready? 18 Cardinal. Take go.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. And now he's got a man open deep downfield. And he will score. Touchdown, Houston. Well, that was a pretty easy touchdown. He was wide open, Greg. Easy chance to close the deal, and they do with a touchdown.
And, Mike, it just appears to me that's just a breakdown defensively. You can't allow a receiver to not only be so open it's an easy pitch and catch, but then to have the space to operate after the catch to finish that one off in the end zone.
This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. A handoff as they try to run it here. And a nice run. Get them about 9. It'll bring up second down.
On one, ready? 11 mighty.
They'll stick with him again. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Tackle there by Will Anderson.
Here we go.
Here's third down and a few inches.
11. Done.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground. The defense all over that. Met him in the backfield, stopped in his tracks, and it sets up fourth down. The Titans sending out their punter. That is fielded at the 13. Oh, hello. He is stopped in his tracks on that one. They made sure that return was not going any farther. So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Back to the air once more on second down. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, take it in over the middle. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
This is what every offense looks to do, Mike. They want to attack the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And oftentimes, that's where the chunk plays come. Give it to your receiver on the move and let them do the rest.
Quick throw, taken in, and he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick because that ball is coming out.
2 minutes to play in the first half of a 3-point game. Greg and I back from Houston in a moment. Here's a 2nd and 6. A quick throw taken in out wide by Dell. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
There's this misconception out there, Mike, that in the NFL, you have to run the same amount of run plays as you do pass plays. And as you're seeing in this drive, you can fall on one side of that coin a little bit more as long as you're able to remain effective and efficient. So far, their passing game has dominated here early, and that last pickup leads to a first down.
Back to throw. That's to the sideline. It is intercepted, but I don't think he was able to stay in bounds. And indeed, the officials concur. It is incomplete. Very nearly a turnover. On third down, they'll set up to throw. A short throw caught by Ferguson. And he's going to have the first down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well.
That's another Houston Texans.
He'll drop to throw. That's into the hands of Dell on the right side. Nice gain on first down, but the penalty flags come in. And the question now, will the play stand?
Let's go now.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. That's to Ferguson once again. And the Texans are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
This has been a really good drive so far, but what I really like, Mike, is they're down here in the red zone, and they continue to attack. Now, not quite a touchdown.
And he will fight his way to the end zone. Touchdown, Texans. Now it's York for the PAT. He knocks it through. And the Texans are on top. It's 14-10. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. Play action now. It's Burrow. On the same page with his target. That's incomplete. The pass intended for Xavier Legette. It's second down. Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
11 MP. Hey, here we go.
Burrow working in the pistol. And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force fourth down. So we have reached halftime, and it's a 4-point game. As we'll send you over to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman standing by. He's got the EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Coach, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out on top in this second half. Coming up. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. This one skips the landing zone, goes all the way over the back line, so the ball will come out to the 30-yard line. The third quarter begins with a run. Changing direction there as he's able to pick up 3. Slot receiver headed right. They gain 18 yards on that one. It's good for a Texans first down.
Here we go, set.
He'll look to throw. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out front.
A run now on second down. And a good run there. Finds the lane, gets forward. Got 8 yards and sets up a much more manageable 3rd and 2.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in. He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
On the quick slant, caught by Tank Dell. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. On first down, they'll run it on the draw. That one never got started. Too much defensive pressure. They drop him in the backfield. On the toss, they'll run. Good blocking to the 15. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. That is a gain of 20. And what a chance now. 1st and goal coming up. Now they'll set up to throw. And this throw out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
And that's going to be incomplete, but a flag down in the backfield. That's the area we usually see holding. The task a bit tougher as they face 2nd and goal. That's caught. It's Braylon Allen.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
Throwing here on 3rd and goal. That's going to be caught. And he'll only be able to get to the 7-yard line. So good work by the defense. It sets up 4th down. Cade York and the field goal unit coming on the field. His kick is good. And the Texans will open up a touchdown lead. It's now 17-10.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Come on, ready? 12. Here we go.
Motion man, set right.
Stop.
And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Here we go. 11. Back.
From the gun, here's a handoff. And he's going to take this past the 45, and that's good enough for a 1st down.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. 2nd and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
On 1st down, Burrow. It's out wide. They're trying the tight end screen. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
Not every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
11.
Second down. Burrow. Got a man left side. It's caught. He is in. Touchdown, Titans. A terrific play all the way around, finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
So back to level after the touchdown, in time for the kickoff. That's fielded just shy of the goal line. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. Now a run on first down. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down. They'll look to throw. He'll find his big target, the tight end Stover. And he's going to be out of bounds, but he's got the first down, a pickup of 8.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end of it.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Quick throw here is complete. He's going to be taken down, but there's a late flag in the backfield that might give him 15 more yards. On first and 10, they'll set up to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Throwing now from the gun. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. And the Titans are going to get it back here just past the 35.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
They go play action for Burrow. He's going to look for the home run ball. And he has got this one all the way down to the 2-yard line.
They really showed off their connection on that pitch and catch, Mike, and just really good ball placement and really good separation downfield. And when those two things align, it's just really challenging for a defender to stay with them and take that play away.
Tie game, 4th quarter. What a sequence looming here.
Here we go.
As we get to first and goal. And this is too far over the end line. It's incomplete.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
This is intercepted. Picked off by Kamari Lassiter. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Here we go, set.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Going left side down the field, and it's complete. And he's going to be taken down inside the 40-yard line.
We see so many wide receivers in today's NFL that almost resemble more of a running back style. When they get the ball in their hands, not only are they able to pick up big yards, they're able to fight through tackles and make people miss. That's an element that a lot of offenses are searching for. It takes a lot of pressure off the quarterback.
He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's 2nd and 6.
Second and 6.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. Wow, an important one coming here. Tie game, late, and this is 3rd down. Dell motioning over. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
Timing and trust. Critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
This one has plenty of leg. And it is good. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the 4th quarter.
And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30.
Here we go.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Got a man open downfield on the crossing route. And he's going to take this one all the way. 70 yards. Touchdown, Tennessee. Extra point try forthcoming. It's up and good. And the Titans have taken a 4-point advantage. So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Now return coming from the 7. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go.
His drive will start on the ground. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Ready, break. Check go.
Back to throw. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
And that is incomplete. Tank Dell was the one he was looking for. And it's going to bring up 4th down. Quick throw, taken in, and they're going to get the 1st down. They were forced to go for it, and it's going to work out for them.
Some teams just have a stronger appetite for being willing to go for 4th down tries, even on their side of the field, Mike, and we're seeing it so much more often. The days of just punting the ball back and forth and saying, hey, we're going to play good defense. Remember, the better your defense, that doesn't mean you should punt. The better your defense, the more chances you should take on offense.
2nd and 7. They'll look to throw again. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
He'll drop to throw. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. 2 receptions for him on this drive. This one good for 16 yards. We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Now a give up the middle. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
That's taken in by the tight end. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
2nd and 6 coming up. He's got it at the 3. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Houston. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that 4th quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Here's first down.
Gun.
Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. They'll drop to throw. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. Burrow now. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle.
They desperately needed that one, Mike. Down here late, they've only got a few remaining snaps to go, and it puts all of the pressure of the game now on 4th down. Let's see what play call they have in a gotta-have-it situation, and right now, this quarterback needs to make his best throw in the biggest moment of the game.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. He's going to try it here again. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs.
Here we go.
To the ground, a 1st down run. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Handoff here, up the middle, and he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Let's go. Go.
Now they'll set up to throw. He's got his man, complete to Dell. And he's into the end zone. Take Dell. Touchdown, Texans. York now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Texans will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. They'll come up for 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. Open man downfield is Lee Gett.
Hey, we got to keep scoring.
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
11 MT, take.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. Oh, no dice there. He is met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage. And now we'll get a stoppage, and that is Joe Burrow, who's in some real discomfort down there. That is a worrisome development here late in the game. Here comes 2nd down. On play action, he'll set up to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Byron Murphy. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So it's a win here for the Texans.